Join us and discover beautiful beaches, rugged landscapes, pretty towns, desolate mountain ranges that sweep down to stunning lakes, unique architecture, history and folklore, no shamrocks, no shillelaghs, and definitely no shenanigans, just naked Ireland. Welcome to Achill Island, an astoundingly beautiful island on the remote western coast of that other beautiful island, Ireland. And you can see all the lads playing the national game in the distance there. This is Achill Sound, the waterway separating the mainland from the island, and here we see the bridge which will take us across the mainland in County Mayo through the village of Achill Sound, the gateway to this most stunning part of Ireland. We're heading in this first of 3 films to Doogort on the extreme north of the island, an area with a totally amazing beach, so keep watching for that. But Achill is just so drop dead gorgeous that I felt the journey there should be captured too, as much as any of this scenery can be captured on camera. I really think you have to come here to fully appreciate the countryside. That's Slievemore mountain in the distance. Here's our first of many encounters with sheep. Sheep seem to rule this island, so be careful when you're driving. Achill is the largest island off the coast of Ireland. It sits on our wild west coast in the North Atlantic Ocean. Its population is around 2,500, probably at least twice that if we count the sheep. It's 147 square kilometres in area, and as you can see, 87% of this island is bogland. And yet the place has hosted human settlements since 4,000 years BC. As we drive through this beautiful scenery, let me tell you something about how this population developed over the years. Careful, more sheep here. Ireland as an island is well known for its emigration. Probably many of you watching are of Irish descent, living perhaps in the US or Canada. But strangely, Achill, during the 17th and 18th centuries, benefited conversely from immigration. Its new inhabitants came from Ulster, my part of Ireland for those of you who haven't yet detected the accent. They settled here fleeing the political and religious turmoil of the time, so some things never change. Consequently, and interestingly, 2 dialects of the Irish language were spoken here, which is why maps today still offer conflicting townland names. Half the island is in what's classified as the Gaeltacht area of Ireland, meaning a place where the Irish language is still spoken. And Achill Irish still has many traces of Ulster Irish in it. More sheep. If you like sheep, why not subscribe to the channel? There's lots more sheep to come, believe me. I should say that I'm visiting the island at the end of October, so I've been very lucky with the weather. You won't normally find such great weather in the west of Ireland at this time of year, so bear that in mind when you're planning your holiday. Pack lots of jumpers and waterproof stuff for the autumn in Ireland. And now we're just pulling into our destination at the beach. In front of us we have the Strand Hotel, which is understandably looking a bit deserted on this October day. And this is our prize. This is the amazing Strand at Doogort. And imagine living here and having the North Atlantic as your front garden. This little guy loves it. And I'll tell you who else loves it here. These guys. Did I mention there were sheep on the island? So as I said earlier, these guys own the place. Yep, there's more of them. If you like to count sheep to fall asleep at night, now you know what YouTube video to watch. This has got to be worth a subscribe. Look at these two slow coaches. They exhibit the general feeling of total relaxation of the island. And a few more for you sheep enthusiasts. This film seems to be as much about sheep as it is about Achill. And that's probably the worst of the traffic they have to contend with here. Doogort is also the site of a controversial Church of Ireland mission led by a Reverend Edward Nangle that sought to convert Catholics to Protestantism during the 19th century. There were accusations of soupism. This was the practice of offering food to people during the Irish famine if they would agree to change their religion. People who change religion in these circumstances purely to stay alive were said to have taken the soup. Now check out this valiant woman here. The temperature of the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Ireland in late October is often not conducive for swimming, at least not without a wetsuit. Now this lady is unperturbed, in she goes. It might be August in the Mediterranean as far as she's concerned. Is she going to dive right in? In she goes. And let's pan around for a last look at this beautiful place before we head off on our next destination. Totally stunning. And did I tell you about the sheep? Okay, we're off to the next part of our trip to the village of Doogort, which you could watch in part 2. But if this film has been informative, entertaining, whatever, please give it a like, share it, and of course subscribe to the channel to help support the production of other films. I'd really appreciate that. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next Naked Ireland video.